probably going to be a very controversial take, okay? This is not all of my friends. This is basically specific friends I've had over the course of years, because I'm not going to say all my friends are bad at business. Some of them are actually very good at business and managing their own and holding their own. But I have had other people who I've had issues with. I really wanted to talk about this. How do I even start this off? So there are so many different people who want to become entrepreneurs. They want to go into business for themselves, right? And I love to see it. I love when people have a hope and a dream. I love when people have a concept of something they want to do and they want to do it. Now, what I don't like is when they don't really plan things out or think things through or rely on their friends to promote their business so much. Because I have ran into a multiple of situations where friends I knew wanted me to promote something for them, right? Now, keep in mind, I have always been kind of an influencer, or I've had my own website, blog. I've had some sort of contact with the website world, outside world. That could be helpful within getting sales, right? Now, I have no problem in promoting people's businesses and people's products if they are good services and products. My issue is, first issue, I have had a variety of situations where I would be friends with somebody. They would offer a product that was a decent product or allegedly a decent product. I would witness the way they would do business. Or sometimes I will support my friends, especially if I had the money to do so, I will support my friends. And sometimes the products are good, sometimes they were not. It's very difficult to be honest with your friends about it, especially if they are someone that does not take constructive criticism very well. Specifically when you want them to do better, so it won't be an issue for an actual customer that doesn't have any connection to them. Because it's one thing if I, who know you and connected to you, am your friend, have an issue with the product. To me, it's not that big a deal depending on what it is, what I need it for. Or I'm like, can you fix this for me? Whatever. But it's completely different if somebody that don't know you, that's in the public, they buy something from you, they potentially might leave you a bad review, ruin your entire business off that one bad review. I feel like people don't really think about that. There's also the factor that a lot of people are not realistic about the stuff that they produce. They'll be thinking, oh, this is so great. And it's like, girl, you used it. It fell apart. What are you saying? What do you mean this is so great? You used it and it fell apart. I'm looking at you. Who are you trying to make believe this is real? Me or you? Who are you trying to convince? Then there's also the issue, and this is probably the biggest issue that I have with supporting friends. Some people have great ideas for products they could sell or businesses they could start, but their customer service is trash. Awful customer service. If someone says, okay, I want to buy this from you, and you tell them a deadline of when it's supposed to be produced, fine. They hit you up about this deadline because you have not did any type of follow-up and it is the day of, and now you're feeling upset because you feel like they're pressuring you because of a deadline that you yourself set. Then you're also complaining and sharing how you're mad that they contacted you about this because you don't want to do the work. Girl, they already paid for you. That's your job. What do you mean? Or people just don't do well at communicating. If I buy something from you and you tell me it's supposed to be done at this time, or if you're offering a service to me that I need or want to use from you, and you're not interacting with me, keeping me up to date, or you're taking too long to respond to me, it should not take 5 days for you to get back to me about a service that you're offering that's supposed to be done in the next week, especially if it's some information that is needed. And again, sometimes it may be because people feel different when it comes to operating with doing business with their friends. But at the same time, when I see people do business with other people that they don't know, I'm like, no, it is this way all around. You are really just bad at customer service. And I understand. I completely get it. I remember a long, long time ago, more than a decade ago, I thought about going into business for myself. And I quickly realized after my first client that I did not want to do that mess. It's probably the thing that I chose because I thought about going into specific types of design, right? I did the work. My customer service was not great at the time. Trash. Again, it took me one time to realize, you know what? I need to work on myself. I need to work on building up my confidence so that I can do something a bit better where it comes to handling and interacting with potential customers. Now, I am much better at interacting with businesses that I actually work with. But back in the day, 10 plus years ago, I did not know what I was doing. I did not have the confidence, the know-how, and I'm gonna be real. I was unprofessional and I lacked motivation. It was something I needed to work on. And a lot of people that I've interacted with, not necessarily just friends, acquaintances, they will have these businesses and a lot of them are unprofessional when it comes to customer service. I think the thing that blows me is if you offer a service or offer a product and you are a small business, I think it is mad crazy to feel entitled to money that you don't want to do the work for. It is so baffling to me how many people I've came across where they're basically like, it be giving scam energy, bro. Like, I don't even know how to say it, or maybe they were just too in over their head and they didn't realize how overwhelming it would be with the amount of orders they would get. But it's just, you need to be mindful of the way you provide service to customers and the way you interact with customers. It was a combination of bad customer service, bad communication, or the product was not that great in general. Or I think the thing that also used to get me was somebody complaining about something that they basically set themselves up to do. If you were offering to provide a service for somebody, why are you complaining about doing it? There's one thing to complain about your job, but it's like, this is one customer and the customer is giving you freedom to do whatever you want. You're making this into too much of a big deal. And I've noticed that some people will try to upcharge because they don't want to do a service. They offered a certain price for the service, and because of however they emotionally feeling, they will try to increase the charge because they're like, well, I don't want to do this, so let me charge them more because then they'll feel like it'll be worth it. And I've seen it so many times where people do stuff like that. That's why I really don't like when people will post something on social media and they'll be like, inbox me for price or something like that. No, because it's giving you trying to get over on me and you trying to upcharge me, but you could just put the price right there. Because if you don't put the price there, well, you must not be interested in anybody buying it for real. Or maybe you just don't want to do the work for real. But again, it's giving you trying to scam and increase the charge. And sometimes I will say I will want to support a small business, but then I will notice they will charge extremely high, depending on what it is. Like, it's one thing if you handmade something and it took you hours to produce. I'm like, okay, makes sense. But if it's something that I know you bought from a company in China and you over here like, oh, I'm gonna upcharge this by $40 and sell it to me. Some people be scamming. That's all I'm gonna say. Some people be scamming. And then the main thing that I don't like about supporting companies of people that I know. I don't know what has transpired over the course of social media, but for some reason, people feel entitled that you should share their business to your platform, I guess. Now, personally, I tell anybody, one thing about me, I'm a person, I never ask for a discount of a friend. I will pay you full price because I feel like that's the right thing to do. I will never, if I know you're starting something, I'm not going to be like, let me get a discount. I'm not going to do that to you because to me, that's effed up. I would not do that because I know you just started this business. Why would I take money out of your pocket? You know what I'm saying? Now, when somebody is like, promote something for me for free, or they try to bully me into promoting something for them, First of all,
who else has used this service? Or am I just the first person?
What has my experience with you been like when it came to buying from you or asking for this service from you, or I paid you for this service? Because a lot of times, again, the customer service is not there. To me, it would not make sense for me to promote something to somebody who trusts me and your customer service is trash, or your service is trash, or your product is not that great, or you're scamming people. There is nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, bro. There is nothing wrong, because not everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody can do business for themselves. You need to have regulations. You need to have a system in place.
It's true.
It's true that they could have potentially treated me differently because I am their friend. However, to me, as a person who does business with different people, who communicates with different brands, or I talk with other people where I might have influence over stuff that they buy, why would I promote somebody something that they might be interested in buying? You don't contact them or deliver whatever product you're supposed to deliver the time you're supposed to. You don't reach out to them to confirm their order or to answer any questions or concerns they might have. The service or product that you provide is not a good one. And again, it's not all my friends. I've had some friends create amazing things, who've had amazing businesses, who've offered good services, but I have had some people over the years where I'm just sitting there looking at them like, how do I tell somebody who cannot handle constructive criticism
they need to work on their customer service, or I wish they would do something better?
Because then people feel slighted by it, or they looking at you some type of way. Or people want to promote MLMs and stuff. Bro, please get out of my face.
Please get out of my face.
It's stuff like that, or people will be like, hey, could you promote something that's along the lines of some sort of investment or pyramid scheme? I do not like stuff like that. Please give me something tangible. I'm not about to promote something that I myself have not used, that I myself have not experienced. And if I have a bad experience, I'm not going to leave you a bad review because I'm your friend, but I'm going to be looking at you like, I think you have some things you need to work on before I promote this for you. I'm not about to get a bad rep or people not trusting me because I promoted you as my friend and you thought you was going to come up off and get some sales, but then you taking too long to respond, or you got people who spend a good or well-earned money to pay for a service or a product and you not providing. Not everybody should have a business. Or if they have a business, they should do it loosely, where it's not their main thing. It's like a side hustle. Because, yeah, the way people move when it comes to running businesses, sometimes it's not professional. Or I think that they should take some sort of small business course or something, or a customer service course, so they can understand how important it is to just communicate. Bad communication will leave you without customers. This is exactly why a lot of stylists, people who do hair and stuff, or nails, have trouble with finding clients, or I should say maintaining them, keeping them, because their customer service isn't that great. I always try to support people when I can, if I can, but I really don't like when I'm either taken advantage of or when people don't really do business the way you should do business. Because they do say, I've heard back in the day where people be like, you're not supposed to do business with your friends or work with your friends and stuff like that, where you hire them. You know, this may be true. This is also why, to a degree, I don't really like when people I know hire me, because, one, I'm anxious because I actually know you. I don't want to do a bad job. It's different when it's a company I don't know. Because I don't know, it's something about working with companies or people I don't know, whereas I feel like I'm being judged, but it's not as judged as if somebody knows me. Because for some reason, I feel like when I work with people that I've known, they try to tell me how to do my job. I know what I'm doing. But, you know, I always try to provide good customer service, though, after I've grown over years. Again, it's people will be like, oh, you know, they'll get mad, too, when you don't promote their stuff. Why would I promote you and you're not a good business person? That's another reason why I don't like asking people to promote stuff for me. I will never ask anybody to promote my YouTube channel, anything that I got going on, because that's okay. I do not, no. I'd rather people organically find me through the Google or find me through my YouTube channel. I don't need friend support, okay? Support me in spirit.
Support me in spirit, okay?
But that's how I handle things. When you worried about other people that you know supporting you, it just causes too much other confusion when you should just go out there, put yourself out there yourself. It definitely be giving lazy. Because I noticed some people would do business and they focus on the word of mouth through people they know, which can be fine, but you do tend to have to go outside of your realm of people you know if you want it to be something that's going to be sustainable, especially if you don't know that many people to begin with. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, have y'all ever did business with any friends? How did that turn out? Have you ever had bad experiences with doing business with friends? I'm curious because I know I have had a variety of situations where I'm looking at my friends like, you wanted me to support you, but you're not providing the service, and it's giving you're very much scamming me. So why would I promote to people who follow me or people who are subscribed to me when you haven't even provided the service that I paid for months ago or a product that I paid for years ago? But yeah. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you guys check out my other life discussions playlist, which has a variety of topics that you guys could chime in and share your thoughts about. But I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Stay blessed, stay positive.